evening. Welcome to Flex and Flow on the 3D Leisure at Home page with me, Louise. Hope we're all okay this evening. So I'll just give everybody a couple of minutes just to get the notifications that I'm here, just to join me live. Hope we're all feeling okay this evening. We've had a good Monday. So if you are using a mat for today's class, it needs to be sideways on, horizontal. Hi Natasha, you may want to grab yourself, if you've got a yoga block, you may want to grab it. Don't worry if you haven't got one. You might just want to grab a cushion or a pillow, or possibly a rolled up towel or a rolled up hoodie, just to put under your head to modify some of the positions for the Pilates based section. If you don't want to, you don't have to. It's just an option that's there if you want it. So you could grab block, pillow, cushion, towel, hoodie, whatever you can find, or not. All right, so let's get going. If you've got any injuries, just listen out for the options. Hi Lisa, hope you're okay. Listen out for the options throughout. Make any modifications as necessary. It's your body, it's your workout, so just do what feels comfortable for you. All right, so let's get going. Let's start standing. So if you've got your mat sideways on, no shoes for this, just bare feet. Just gonna get my music sorted. Okay, so we're just going to start on our feet, getting nice and warm, mobilising through the joints, warming up the muscle groups and getting ourselves ready to work out. Stepping your feet nice and wide, bending your knees, tucking your tailbone in so your spine is long, and then just relax the shoulders. Deep breath in, scoop up the energy, and exhale to push down. So breathing in to rise, and breathing out to sink down. Pushing your knees out, in line with your toes, and again. Let's add the arms. Deep breath in, reaching all the way up. Exhale to sink down. And again, breathing in to rise up, straightening the legs, and exhale to sink down. 2 more times. Shoulders away from the ears. All right, figure of 8 with the arms, shift your weight side to side. So lazy 8, number 8 lying on its side, making that movement with the arms and through the shoulder joints. Pushing your knees out, in line with the middle toes. 4 more. All right, we shift the weight, twist from the waist. So circling. Palms of the hands in towards each other, staying soft. Side to side. 4 more. All right, guys, we've got 3 weight shifts and then a hold. 3, 2, 1, and hold. Step it in, push down. And again, so 3, 2, step it in, and push. 3 shifts, twisting from the waist. And step it down. Back to the breathing. Inhale to rise. Exhale to push down. I'll go a little bit lower and fold your body. Inhale to rise all the way up. Pushing down as you exhale. See if you can get your fingertips to graze the floor. Back to the figure of 8. Side to side. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in and out through the nose. Add a little bit of rotation through upper body, keeping the legs strong and firm. Pushing the knees out as you shift side to side. 3 little circles. 3, 2. Step the feet in, push down, and again. So 3, 2, 1. And push. 3 shifts. 1 more time. Back to the breath, feet wide. Inhale to rise. Exhale to sink down. Fingers touch the floor. Shoulders away from the ears. 2 more. One more time. Back to that figure of 8, side to side. Inhale, exhale. Nice big arm movements. Pushing the knees out. In line with the middle toes. All right, we're not going to do the circles. We've got a new move. All right, inhale, right arm rises. As you exhale, side stretch over. Now breathe in. As you exhale, go deeper. Hold and breathe. Keeping the ribs square to the front. Rising all the way up. And release. Other side. Deep breath in. Breathing out, side stretch over. Deep breath in. Breathe out, sink lower. Keep the ribs square. Keep reaching, keep extending through the fingers. Rising all the way up. All right, step your feet hip width apart. Body swings down and up. Exhale, inhale. So breathing out and in. Sitting your hips back, squatting back with the bottom. Knees in line with the toes. 2 more. Last one. All right, rolling down through the spine. Relax the arms, feet hip width apart, toes forward. Inhale to prepare. As you exhale, chin to the chest, slowly rolling down, 1 vertebra at a time. Now make sure your legs are not locked, so soften your knees slightly, relaxing to the bottom. Inhale at the bottom, and exhale as you roll up slowly. 1 vertebra at a time, crown of the head up last. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, chin down, start to roll down. Make sure your knees are not locked out, knees are slightly soft. Inhale at the bottom, exhale to roll up. All the way up, clasp the hands, full body stretch. And release, hands to the lower back, guys. Inhale to lift the chest. As you exhale, squeeze shoulder blades together, lift your collarbones, and a baby back bend. And release, shake out. All right, grab yourself a little drink if you want one. Hopefully we're nice and warm now. So, hopefully my head isn't popping off the top too much. I'm going to try and bring my camera down a bit. Hopefully that's okay. All right, guys, so when you're ready, let's go into some standing strength and balance sequences. All right, so stepping onto your mat, feet nice and wide, in a wide leg position, into warrior 2. So turning your left toes out, right toes forwards or slightly in, hips are square to the front. Inhale to lift, and as you exhale, sinking down, bending that knee, pushing the knee out, directly over the ankle, and in line with the middle toes. So you're aiming to get this thigh horizontal if possible. If it's slightly diagonal, that is okay. The deeper you go, the more powerful the move. Joyous warrior, palms up, inhale to rise. As you exhale, slide the shoulders down and sink deeper into the legs. Back little toe presses down, open the hips, square to the front. All right, we're going to keep our arms in this joyous warrior. Into sun warrior. Inhale to lift. As you exhale, C shape through the spine. Keeping the arms up, sinking into that front leg. Eye gaze to your top elbow if it feels good, or if not, keep it forwards. Nice deep breaths in and out through the nose. Inhale to rise. As you exhale, come back to warrior 2. Now straighten the leg, reaching out with left arm. Shift your ribs and hips sideways and tipping into triangle. So we're aiming to go directly sideways, squaring the rib cage to the front. Eye gaze can be up to the top hand, or it can be forwards or down, whatever feels good for you. Two more breaths. Keep squaring the bottom rib cage round. Bending the knee, coming up through warrior two, rising up, turning the toes forwards. Exhale to come forward into wide leg folds. Holding onto the ankles, or two fingers and loop them around your big toes if you prefer. Nice deep breaths, bringing the crown of the head towards the floor between your feet. Arms to the side, inhale to rise, exhale to release, just roll through the shoulders. All right, other side. Right toes turn out, left toes forwards or slightly in. Hips are square, inhale to lift the arms, and exhale as we sink into warrior two. Aiming to get this thigh horizontal, pushing the knee out, directly over the ankle, in line with the middle toes. Couple of breaths, sliding the shoulders down and opening out through the chest and the front of the body. Joyous warrior, palms up, inhale to lift. As you exhale, slide your shoulders down, shoulder blades squeeze and sink deeper into the legs. If you can, lift your eye gaze up to the sky. Into sun warrior, stay in joyous warrior arms. Inhale to lift and exhale to C shape through the spine, creating length through both sides of the body. Keep sinking into the legs. Nice deep breaths. And release, back to warrior two. Straighten the legs now, reaching right arm out, extending into triangle. Shift your ribs and hips and tipping directly sideways. Now you've got your option to stay in a higher triangle or to bend your underneath knee if you need to. You're aiming to square your ribs and going directly sideways with the body. Eye gaze up if possible, or if not, choose your eye gaze forwards or down, wherever helps you to hold your balance. Keep reaching and extending up through the fingers at the top. Coming back through warrior two. Inhale to rise, turning toes forwards, back to your wide leg fold. Now if your head is touching the floor easily, walk your feet closer towards each other to make it more challenging, and then pull the crown of the head down. Arms to the side, inhale and rise. Okay, turning left toes back out again. Inhale, exhale back into warrior two. You might want to take a couple of bounces just to find the depth of the posture. Square your ribs over your hips. We've got a challenge coming up, guys. When you're ready, sink your weight into this left leg, transfer into floating half moon. So arms come down diagonally. Shift your weight into this bottom leg, your left leg. Lifting your back toes just off the floor. Now today, we're going to keep the underneath knee slightly soft for balance. Squeezing that leg up behind you. Eye gaze down to the bottom hand. Big step down into normal sun warrior. Back hand onto the back leg. Rising up, reaching to the sun. Sinking into that front knee. Creating length through both sides of the body, creating power and strength in the legs. And release, rising up, switch the feet, other side. Right toes out, left toes forward. Square the hips, inhale to lift arms, exhale to come back to warrior two. Take a couple of bounces, hold it there, feel the length, feel the extension through the arms. Feel the depth in the legs. Now, coming in to floating half moon, transfer your weight, bottom arm down, so right arm down, left arm up diagonally. Shift your weights, lifting your back toes, sinking into the supporting leg. I'm going to move because I'm hitting my side board. If you're wobbling, just tap your back toe down to the floor and find your balance again. Keep squeezing the leg up behind you and reaching with the bottom arm down diagonally. Into sun warrior. Inhale to rise. Exhale to C shape through your spine. Sinking into the front leg and breathing deeply in and out through the nose. So try not to collapse into the bottom rib cage. and release. Step your feet into mountain pose and shake it out. All right, hopefully we're feeling okay. We're lovely and warm now. Legs should be burning, maybe a little bit on fire after that. All right, guys, time for some balance work. So when you're ready, feet together, mountain pose. Slide the shoulders away from the ears, eye gaze forwards, and draw the belly in. Inhale to rise to extended mountain pose, looking up to the thumbs. As you exhale, come back to mountain pose. One more breath. Inhale to rise, and exhale to release. We're coming into a version of eagle pose now. So I want you to bend your knees, reaching your arms out to the side. Sink your weight into your legs and draw the belly button in. Crossing your right leg, wrapping it over as far as you can. Option, toes on the floor. So right leg is over. Sink down low. You're going to cross your arms and take your right arm under. So left arm on top. Try and bring your palms together if you can into prayer position and sink down low. Deep breath in as you breathe out. Curve your body forwards. Elbows towards the belly. Chin to the chest. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, push your fingers forwards towards me. So your elbows are moving away from the body. So you get a lovely stretch through your upper back. 2 more breaths, breathing in and out through the nose. Remember, if you need to, put your toe down on the floor. And release, unfold, back to mountain pose. Inhale to rise, and exhale to release. 1 more breath. Inhale to rise, looking up to the thumbs, squeeze your bottom. Exhale to release. Other side. So when you're ready, bend your knees, arms are out. This time your left leg crosses over. Wrap the foot as much as you can. Option, toe down. So left leg over. All right, guys, your left arm goes under. So right arm on top. Bending the elbows and trying to get the palms together. It's always easier on one side than the other. Breathe in. As you breathe out, sink down low with the hips. Brace your belly button. Draw the abdominals in. Find your balance. Inhale. As you exhale, curving the body. Chin to the chest. Elbows towards belly. Breathing in as you breathe out next time. Shift your arms forwards. Fingers move towards me at the front. Elbows move away from the body. If you wobble, don't panic. Just pop your toe down. Find your balance again. 2 more breaths, guys. Focus. This is about resilience, determination, perseverance. Don't give up. If you wobble, just find that posture again. Slowly release, feet together. Inhale to rise to extended mountain. Exhale to release. 1 more time. Inhale to rise. Exhale to release. Shake yourselves out. All right, nice work. It requires a lot of concentration. Stepping to the back of your mat. Feet hip width apart. This is combining a little bit of yoga and Pilates. So stacking your spine up, tuck your chin in, and make sure shoulder blades are squeezed so your chest is open but without arching the back. Deep breath in to prepare. As you breathe out, roll down through the spine. Straight legs or bent legs if your hamstrings feel a little bit under pressure. Inhale to walk forwards into plank position. Exhale to hold, either on the toes or the knees. Inhale, prepare. As you exhale, you're going to lift one leg up, straight and strong, leg pull prone. Inhale to lower, change legs. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. 2 more times. Option is on your knees. Exhale to lift, inhale to lower. Shoulders directly above wrists. If anyone's got bad wrists, you can do the same thing on your elbows in a hover. Tucking your toes, lift to downward dog, hold it there for a couple of breaths. Pushing your heels towards the floor, lifting your hips up, Walking your hands back towards your feet. Soften the knees and rolling all the way up. Inhale to rise all the way up to extended mountain pose. Exhale to release. Let's go again. Breathe in, breathe out. Chin to the chest, rolling forwards. Straight legs or bent legs. Inhale as you come forwards. Exhale to hold it in your plank. Option is knees down. Breathe in to prepare. Exhale to lift one leg. Keeping the body weight forward. Inhale to lower. Change legs. Breathing out. Draw the belly in. Inhale and lower. 2 more times. Options on the toes or the knees. If you want more the advanced option, as you lift your leg, you're going to rock the body weight forwards and then rock back. Lift to down dog. Feet hip width apart, hands shoulder width apart. 2 breaths here, spreading your fingers, eye gaze towards belly button. Walking your hands back. Slowly bend your knees and rolling all the way up. Inhale to rise to the top. Exhale to release. Breathe in to prepare. As you breathe out, chin to the chest, rolling down. We're going to do it 2 more times, guys. Inhale to walk forwards. Exhale to hold your plank. Make sure your body's flat. Breathe in to prepare. Breathe out to lift the leg. If you want to, add a rock forwards. Inhale to rock back, lower the leg. Change sides. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more times. Draw the belly in towards the spine. Try not to let the back arch at all. Lifting up to down dog. Hips are high. 2 more breaths. Walking hands back towards feet. Soften your knees and roll up. Inhale to rise. Eye gaze up to the thumbs. Squeeze your bottom. Exhale to release. 1 more time. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to roll down. Straight legs or knees soft. Breathe in as you walk forwards. Option to go on the elbows if you need to. Breathe out and hold. Inhale, prepare. Exhale to lift the leg. Rock if you want to. If you're on your knees, don't rock. Inhale, lower. 3 more. Breathe out. Draw the belly in. Long neck. Inhale, lower. 2 more times. The rock is quite challenging. Lifting into down dog. Stay here. This time, I want you to drop your knees. Sit your bottom back to your heels, reaching forward and stretching out. Stay where you are. Nice deep breaths. Just double checking that you can see. You wobbled, but it was good and you focused. Well done, Natasha. Great. I wobbled too. Excellent. So guys, sit your bottom right back to the heels, reaching forwards and feel that lovely, lovely stretch through the spine. Coming up onto hands and knees, we're going to go into some core work now. Starting with the muscles in the back of the body, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Into swimming, this is a Pilates-based exercise. So inhale to prepare, exhale to reach, opposite arm to leg. Inhale to lower, changing sides. Exhale, opposite arm to leg reaches. Inhale to lower, exhale to reach. If you don't want to use your arms, you can just do your legs, making sure your back doesn't dip or curve. Stays nice and flat and neutral spine. Thumb on top. Couple more, guys. So draw the belly button in towards the spine. Last one. All right, we've got a challenge, a box plank. Hands under shoulders again. Anyone with wrist problems, you may need to go on your knuckles. Tucking your toes under, breathe in. As you breathe out, you're going to lift your knees about 6 centimeters off the floor. Hold it there. If you want a challenge, lift 1 foot off or stay on 2 feet. Rock your body weight forwards over the hands. Draw the belly in. If you're on 1 foot, change feet now. If you're on 2, stay where you are, but take a break if you need to. 4 seconds. And release. Foot down, sit back and stretch. Bottom to heels, reach forward. Carrying on with the core. Coming into a hover with some knee drops. So bring yourself forward onto the elbows. Elbows directly onto shoulders, either on your knees like this, or on the toes. Making sure your back is not arching and it's not curving with the hips high. Watch the change. We drop. Front knee down, back knee down. Drop, lift, drop, lift. Down and up, down and up. Inhale, exhale. If you're on the knees, guys, you reverse it other way. We lift and drop, lift and drop. So exactly the same thing if you're on your knees or toes, but doing it the opposite way round. 8 more. If you want to go slower, that is okay too. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and release. Lie down straight onto the belly. Carrying on with the back of the body now into bow pose. So bending one leg, flex the foot and reach round for the ankle. Opposite arm reaches in front. Now draw the belly in so it's off the mat, it's not just hanging out down there. We're going to breathe in. As we breathe out, push your foot up to the sky, tilt your hips to the floor, and feel the muscles in the back of the body working. You'll also probably feel a stretch through the front of the thigh and your hip flexor as well. If you want more, come to double bow pose. 2 feet, flex the feet, squeezing your knees in so they stay hip width apart. If you're on one leg, change legs now, guys. If you're on 2, you might want to bring it into rocker. This is a Pilates move, where you start to rock like a rocking horse. Don't worry if you can't move, just do what you can. Such a lovely feeling for the back. And release. Hands onto the shoulders. Push back. You can either have your hands reaching forwards or have the arms back, and you may want to turn your head to one side. If anybody starts to feel dizzy, you might want to make fists and rest your cheek, or grab your cushion or your block and place your head on that, or stay forwards. Your choice. All right, rolling yourself up and flipping onto your back. This is where you may want, if you tend to get tension in your neck and shoulders, you might want your cushion or your yoga block just to put under your head. It's up to you. Or your hoodie or your towel, whatever you've got. So lying down on the back, feet hip width apart, and I want you to draw your belly in. Now just do a couple of pelvic tilts, and then I want you to relax your body so you're in neutral spine. So bottom is relaxed, you're not tilting your pelvis, and you've got a little gap underneath the middle of your back. You're not overarching, but you're not pushing it down flat at the moment. We call this neutral spine in Pilates. Chin to the chest, back of the neck is long, draw the belly in. All right, we're going to reach the arms over the head and clasp your hands together. Inhale to prepare, inhale through the nose. As you exhale through the mouth, you're lifting your head and shoulders. Inhale to lower, exhale to rise up. Inhale to lower, exhale to rise. If this is too much, put the arms down. So inhale to lower down, exhale through the mouth, drawing the belly button in. Inhale through the nose to lower, and exhale through the mouth to lift. So to make it harder, your arms are clasped overhead. If you don't like it, keep the arms reaching down. It's entirely up to you, whatever feels good. And again, couple more. So inhale to lower. Exhale, draw the belly in, eye gaze between your knees. One more time. Keep your head and shoulders lifted, arms down. We're going to pulse the arms. We breathe in for 4 and breathe out for 4. So it's a version of the 100, a little bit different. And breathe out, 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 out. Breathe in, breathe out through the mouth. One more time. Lift the legs all the way up, imprint your spine. We crisscross down for 4 crisscross up for 4. And again, so breathe out to lower, crossing the ankles, and breathe into rise, chin to the chest. If you need to pop something onto your head, that is absolutely okay if it's more comfortable, your choice. Now, anyone with lower back problems, you might need to bend your knees and tuck your legs in closer to the body to take the pressure off your back. New move, single leg stretch. We breathe in for 2, breathe out for 2. If you can, lift your head and shoulders off the floor, or pop your head on your block or your cushion or whatever you've got. If this is too much, option to bend your knees and tap your toes on the floor, especially if you've got lower back problems. Let's add the arms, we pull in, breathing in through the nose for 2, breathing out through the mouth for 2. And again, keep going. So guys, this section is based on the Pilates technique. The reason why we breathe out through the mouth is to really help to draw the abdominals in, like a corset feeling around your middle. So as you exhale through the mouth, use that to draw it in, breathing into the ribs, but keeping the belly tight, abdominals engaged, pelvic floor engaged if you can find it. All right, back to that crisscross. We breathe out to lower for 4. Breathing in to rise for 4. So push your back down now. We're imprinting the spine because we're using 2 legs. Lift it. So exhale to lower. Inhale to rise. Option to bend the knees if you need to. All right, we've got 4 more. Ready? Let's go. We breathe out, 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 out. Breathe in, in, in. The lower and the straighter the legs, the more challenging. Remember, option to pop something under your head to lift it up if you need to. One more time. We're going back to that single leg stretch. Here we go. We breathe in for 2, breathe out for 2. If you want to go slower, that's okay. If you don't want to lift your head and shoulders, pop your head on your cushion or down on the floor, and your option is to bend your knee and tap your toe down if you prefer. It's up to you guys. Keep bracing the belly, drawing it in. Inhale for 2 and exhale for 2. Keep going. Should feel your abdominals starting to burn now. Hang on in there. Try not to stop unless you absolutely have to. Release, knees in, take a little rock side to side, massaging through lower back. Full body stretch, reaching out all the way. Nice deep breaths. All right, bring the knees in, rolling up. We're coming into scissors on the forearms. So, hands pointing towards your bottom, fingers point to the bottom. Elbows to the floor, we're going to lift the legs. We breathe in for 2 scissors, breathing out for 2 scissors. Now if you can, you're going to straighten the legs out now, like the blades of a pair of scissors passing each other. Anybody, if your back is feeling uncomfortable, same thing. Lying down on the back with your feet in the air. Now if you want more, make the range of movement greater. So increase the size of your scissor movement. 8 more. Relax the neck out the shoulders and draw the belly button in. Option to lie down. You can keep your scissors small if you need to, or you can bend your knees and tap your toes on the floor. It's up to you guys. 4 more. 4, 3. New move. Double leg extension. We breathe in for 2 counts. Knees to the chest. Breathe out to extend. And again, breathe in to crunch in. Draw the belly in as you exhale through the mouth. Inhale to crunch in. Exhale to extend. To make it less challenging, take your legs up to the ceiling Or lie down on the back, inhale to crunch in, and exhale. If you want to make it more challenging when you're on your back, take your legs lower, extend them out. Loads and loads of options depending on how you're feeling. One more. And release, lie down, knees in, take a little rock. Full body stretch, reaching out tall. All right, bring the knees in, roll yourselves up, and flipping yourself over onto your knees. Grab a little drink if you want one. So if you've got a cushion or a hoodie, just pop it out of the way now. Coming into a kneeling lunge position. So when you're ready, onto your hands and knees, I want you to step your front foot around the outside of your front hand as far forward as you can. Then, taking the hand onto the front thigh, adding that little bit of a twist through upper body. Guys, you might need to wiggle your toes forward slightly so you've got a straight line from your knee to your ankle. Now from here, you may want to wiggle your foot slightly wider, pushing the knee out so you get a little bit of opening through the hips. Your choice. If you want more, take that hand behind the back, looking up to the top shoulder. Or if you don't like it, you can stay with the hand on the thigh. Nice deep breaths, dropping the hips down. Feel that lovely rotation through the upper body, through the spine. All right, tucking the back toes under if you can. Inhale to reach, and as you exhale, open the arm, pull it back, and feel that opening through the chest and the shoulder. Dropping the hips lower to the floor, and keep breathing. If you don't like it with the knee up, you've got the option of putting your knee down, an option to drop your hand behind the back if you prefer. And release. Hands to the floor, step back to downward dog. Let's walk our dog now. So alternate heels pressing down, bending alternate knees. Feeling that lovely, lovely stretch through your quads and your hamstrings to the backs of the legs. Pressing both heels down, everybody. All right, bend your knees. Stepping, or dropping your knees to the floor. Stepping your back leg this time to the outside of the back hand. Wiggle your toes forward if you need to, and you're going to be turning away from me. So move the hands so your wrist is under your shoulders, taking the hand on the thigh, and rotating through that upper body, dropping the hips. If you want to, just wiggle the toe wider. Stay where you are, guys. I'm just going to turn so you can see me. So I'm wiggling my foot wider, and I'm pushing my knee out, dropping my hips. In fact, I'm going to turn round the other way, but you guys stay where you are, so you're going to be facing the back. If you want more, wrapping the hand behind the back, eye gaze up to that top shoulder. So pushing the knee out if you want to, or not, your choice if you want to have that opening feeling through the hips. Tucking your back toes if you can. Inhale to rise. So you guys are going to be facing the back of the room. As you exhale, pull the arm, open through shoulder and chest, and reach up high with the fingertips. Dropping the bottom hip down slightly if you can, either on the toes or drop your knee down if you prefer. And release. Hands to the floor, step back to down dog. Walking your dog. Pedaling alternate heels down. So I'm coming the same way as you guys. You're here. Pressing both heels down, body weight even on hands and feet. All right, drop the knees to the floor. Sit back and stretch, bottom to heels, reaching the fingers forwards. Rolling up. Okay, we're coming into frog pose now to open out through the hips and the groin area. Elbows and forearms to the floor, and open your knees nice and wide. Flexing the feet so your ankles are strong. If you need to, if you've got a hard floor, you might need to roll your mat or just put some padding under your knees, a cushion or a jumper maybe, or a towel. Now we're not just dropping the body forwards, we're pushing the hips back slightly. I'm just going to show you from the side, just so you can see. So what we're not doing is just dropping the body. You're pushing your hips back, drawing the belly in so the back is in neutral. In this position, the back wants to arch, but try not to let that happen. So inhale, as you exhale, push your hips back more. And if you feel you can open your knees that little bit wider, go for it. 2 more breaths, breathing in and breathing out. 1 more time, deep breath in, deep breath out, into wide leg child's pose. Keep your knees wide, bring your toes together, reaching your fingers forwards, sitting back and stretching. And release, coming all the way up, bringing the knees together and taking a seat on your bottom. Soles of the feet together, hands to the ankles or shins. Inhale to prepare, and as you exhale, we're just going to fold forwards, nose to toes. Nice deep breaths. If you want more, reach your fingers forwards along the floor. Rolling all the way up, keep your feet where they are, right arm lifts, inhale, exhale to side stretch over. Dropping both sides of the bottom down firmly and trying to get this elbow down if you can, but don't worry if you're not. If you don't like your feet here, you can just cross your feet over if it's more comfortable, it's up to you. Making sure we're going directly sideways, so square the rib cage. Inhale to lift. Exhale, C-shape through the spine, other side. Making sure you're anchoring both sides of the bottom firmly. And if you don't like it, just cross your other leg in front for this side. Your choice. Inhale to lift. Exhale to release. Lying down onto your back now. I'm just going to move my mat so I don't hit the sideboard. All right, bring the knees in. Take that little rock side to side. Extending the legs up. Inhale to point the toes. As you exhale, flex the feet, push your heels high. And again, inhale to point the toes. Exhale to flex. 2 more, breathing in as you point the toes. As you breathe out, flex the feet, push your heels up and push your bottom down. 1 more time, breathe into points and breathe out to flex. Coming into happy baby pose, so bending your knees, reaching for the soles of the feet. If you can't reach the feet, go for the ankles or the shins or the calves. Now drop your tailbone down, so base of the spine to the floor, chin to the chest, and you might want to take a little rock side to side, or you might want to stay still. Slowly bring your knees in, into corpse pose. Extend your legs out. Now let your feet fall out naturally and turn the palms of your hands up to the ceiling. Just close your eyes. And if you're a little bit chilly, you might want to grab a jumper or some socks to put on or a blanket to put over you. Just going to finish with a couple of minutes of relaxation just to wind down. So just closing your eyes and just following your own breath right now. So breathing in and out slowly and deeply. As you start to breathe, really focus on that breath. So use it as your focal point, your anchor point. Feel the breath becoming slower and longer. So try and breathe out for a little bit longer each time you take a breath. Just allow the body to completely relax. Shoulders away from the ears. No tension through the chest as you breathe. Just allow your belly to be soft and round. So we're not bracing the abdominals anymore. Just allow your face to relax so your cheekbones aren't holding any tension. Your forehead isn't furrowed or frowned. Mouth and jaw just fall softly open. And your eyes sink deep into the back of your head. As your body and your mind come together in that state of relaxation, just feel everything slowing down. And just find some silence and some stillness. Start to bring your awareness back to your breath. And start to breathe that little bit deeper again. Gradually bring a little bit of movement back to the body. So maybe give your fingers and toes a little wiggle. Maybe start to circle your wrists and ankles in both directions if you want to. And if you're kneeling or seated, just stay where you are. Or if you're on your side. If you're lying on your back, you may want to do a full body stretch and reach up tall, or you might just want to bring your knees in towards your chest and take that little rock side to side. So do what feels good for your body. If you're stretched out now, bring the knees in. Take that gentle rock, just massaging through the back. Rolling yourself onto one side of the body, and then when you get there on your side, just open your eyes. Careful that you don't get dizzy when you sit up. Just gently use your arms to push yourself up to a seated position, and just sit with the legs somewhere comfortable, wherever feels good for you. Opening the palms up to the sky, I'm just going to stretch our neck to finish. So inhale to prepare. As you exhale, just drop the ear over to the shoulder. Breathe in and lift. Opposite side. Exhale over. Inhale and lift. And this time we're going to turn our head to look to the side wall as you exhale. Inhale, center. And change. Exhale to turn. Inhale to center. Chin to the chest. Exhale to drop the chin down. Inhale to lift. As you exhale, you're lifting up and over like you're arching over a rainbow. And center. Inhale to rise up with the arms. Hands come to prayer position. And exhale, hands come to the heart. Take a little bow. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me this evening. So my name is Louise and I'm from Hearts Health Club in Wallasey Wirral. Hope you enjoyed that class. Hope you're feeling nice and chilled out now. And I will hope to see you soon. Have a great week. Happy Monday. and I'll catch you all soon. Take care. If you've got any comments about the class or anything, feel free just to leave a comment and I'll reply to you. Thanks so much, everybody. Bye. Oh, thanks, Lisa. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thanks, Natasha. Great to have you with me as always. I'll reply to your comments after. I'm glad you felt some of the postures and everything. That's brilliant news. Thanks. Thanks, guys. Take care.